I'm a step big up every ghetto youth, yard and abroad. You don't know it's all of the strong one and you're locked into boom shots. Keep it locked.
Watch out, boom shot. You tell him so there's a make the weight and murmur now. So this one is sure shot. You can't stop. Boom shots.
Boom shots.
So, anyway, firstly, congratulations. The new album drops today.
I know, right? Oh my God.
No wonder you're gone all hoarse.
Too much work. I mean, but you know what? I can never. First of all, I don't think I could ever have enough, and I want to always be out there promoting the album. But I think that just not wearing my scarf for that 4 hours of the day in London.
Don't blame the British. They get the blame for the weather.
4 hours and my voice is gone.
You know, that's why they say you always have to keep your throat wrapped all the time.
All the time. And I just didn't do it for 4 hours. And I never thought that it would affect me this much, you know?
So all singers out there,
wrap up.
4 hours can make a difference, right? I have so much to get into with the album, but before I do that, just want to say also another congratulations for being the only female on the boat. The Welcome to Jamrock Marley cruise, which was for everyone like a whole blowout week of party
till 5 o'clock in the morning.
But also some amazing artist lineups, and then you were like added as the only female alongside some, you know, veterans, you know, not just people like Stephen, Damien, Taurus, but like real talented.
True.
You know,
it was a good look for me. I think it was amazing. It's an amazing idea, period. You know, like all across the board, and to see the like regular people just on the boat having fun, jamming with the people they want to be with, and say, oh hey Etana, can we take a picture? Stuff like that, you know. It's cool.
I mean, because you guys, normally it's the artist who has to travel the world to be, you know, to go and get all the international recognition, audience. It's a lot of work, and this is a concept where you go on one boat and there's
everybody's there.
Exactly. I mean, they're talking about something like 40 plus countries were represented on there.
Everybody was on there. Everybody. It was amazing. Like everybody.
Yeah. I mean, you probably don't have to go to Japan for a while, and you know, if you did like 3 cruises a year, isn't that your world tour?
You know what? I still think that for like next year, like they're not going to be able to do just one. Because one cruise would probably be sold out in a day.
Yeah.
Next time, so they're gonna have to do like 2 or 3 next year. I can't imagine them just doing one. It's not gonna happen because sold out. And even though it was sold out in less than 3 weeks, people were on Facebook asking, "Does anybody want to sell their ticket?" You know, and they would buy it for whatever. So.
And for those who want to go on round 2, they better go quick because tickets are already selling out. They're selling out on the last day. Oh yeah. Promotion for Welcome to Jamrock right here. But what a great concept as well for artists like Busy, Bounty, Cure, who can't come to the States. They get a chance to
see the world. Actually, you know, they may not be able to visit whatever countries, but almost like you said, like, you know, 40 something countries were represented, so that's like seeing the world, you know, on one boat. But I just still think that one boat is not going to do it, because people they missed out for those who didn't come, and they're totally pissed off that they didn't buy a ticket in the first place.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I was like, do I really want to go on a boat? Music, concerts. I thought it would be fun, but I just didn't know what to expect. And I'd never been on a cruise before, I have to admit, so I wasn't sure what to expect. And I think everyone was a little like not sure, but now everyone knows it's kosher.
And you know what, the security on the boat was another thing. It was so super controlled. I mean, I remember when the guy said to me that, we need your passport, and I'm like, what? My passport for what? You know? And he's like, yeah, you'll get it back tomorrow. And I'm like, you're telling me that I have to leave my passport with you here? And he said, yeah. And I actually, and I actually left it, but as soon as the morning came, like long before it was time for me to come off the boat, I went back I was like, look, I need my passport back now.
Yeah. But why were they holding passports?
No, well,
for artists.
Because the boat docked in Jamaica, and what I gave him was not a Jamaican passport.
Oh, I see.
So they need you to come back to know that you're actually coming back, because it's not like it's Jamaican immigration.
Did you dock in Miami? You boarded in Miami?
Boarded in Jamaica,
that's the problem.
Still was not, yeah.
Did you come back with us, or did you got off in Ochi, right?
Yeah, because I had to go to a show in Boston the next day.
Okay.
So.
Well, you were the show, so, so it is, everyone. I thought it was amazing how everyone made some time for it, whether they got on or off or whatever. It was really amazing
fun.
in that.
And everybody I spoke to, they all were excited to even be there or to see, because I remember one lady saying, oh my God, and I turned around and there goes Junior Gong, and I turned around and there goes, and she was talking like every time she turned around, she saw a different artist that she really loved. So
I think that was what was nice and what people would actually want to sign up for and pay money to go, because it's accessibility.
Exactly.
And see you guys as stars, but also human people and
just hanging out.
Yeah. So let's get into the album, I Rise.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much to talk about. I was listening to the album. It's super deep. What I like about it personally is it's deep, but you can still jam to it. You can still put it on in the background. You can still have it on your iPod. I mean, there's so many aspects that you've covered in there that I'm not sure where to start. But I do want to ask you about the title, I Rise. Now, I know that Maya Angelou, who passed away this year, she had a famous poem called Still I Rise.
Yeah.
Is that the inspiration behind the song?
No, actually, she was the inspiration.
Wow.
Like, when I thought of writing this song, I thought of my own struggles. I thought of every powerful woman that I could ever remember. Their journey, their story. And I put myself in there. I put my mother, my aunt, my grandmother, and that's how the lyrics came. Not necessarily from the poem, but from the person,
And you have a lot of strength on the album. I mean, you wrote, I know you did, I recognize 2 covers.
Right.
Selassie is the Chapel and Stepping Out of Babylon. But you wrote the others. They were you wrote all the others, or you collaborated on them?
I did collaborate with some writers, so I wanted, but the main thing was having to come up with the ideas and, having people understand and fit into my mind, into my story, and write with me.
We're going to go into your writing. I just want to I was interested about Selassie's The Chapel because it's kind of, it was one of the rare Wailers songs, and I know that Stephen actually did it on his last album, but it's kind of a rare thing to choose from their collection.
Yeah.
What was it that made you choose?
I would always use that song as an intro to my shows, like since 2007 all the way up, and people would always ask me why I never people would ask me why I never recorded that song, and I decided this year to kind of start off the whole album, the whole everything, with like a blessing, like a prayer, and so I did.
It was very nicely done.
Thank you.
And Stepping Out of Babylon, again, Marcia, she actually wrote that herself, so it was very personal to her. I know the reason why she wrote it is, she was always talking about her struggles, on the, coming away from her struggles.
Right.
is that something you are identifying with in your life right now?
I mean, when I think of, I mean, with this whole album, I thought about my starting point, my journey, and where I am now, and things that and everything that I felt, the good, the bad, everything. And all of the songs came with, everything in my life, all my experiences. And so I thought it was fitting, yes, but I also, when you're covering like a song like from a Marcia Griffiths, like I had to think twice. I said, I don't know if I could do it. And I called her and I said, they want me to do one of your songs, right? And she said, if they wanted to do 10 songs, do 10 songs, do it, And I said, okay, with her blessing then, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But it was just, and I was still thinking, can I really do it? Can I pull it off, But I did the best way. I did it the best way I could.
So have you performed it live yet?
No. That's going to be the scary part.
The ultimate test.
Yeah.